Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing so-called travel and go swab hubs or test and go swab hubs here in Thailand. And I just found this kind of an interesting point in an article I was reading from, let me pull it up here, Thai Examiner, thaiexaminer.com, and I urge folks to go check this out. Been a lot of interesting stuff on that site here recently, insightful. The Thai Examiner, when they write an article, it's detailed and it's pretty long too. There's a lot of information contained in any one of those articles. This article was titled, "Most tourists will be able to travel freely in Thailand once they pass their first test on arrival here." Again, thaiexaminer.com. Quoting directly, "It has emerged that the thousands of travelers from 46 countries across the world who are expected to arrive in Thailand after November 1st will have the same freedom to travel throughout the kingdom as Thai nationals once they have passed a COVID-19 test on arrival under what Thailand's tourism promotion agency has called, quote, travel and go." And I've seen this also referred to as test and go, so that's why the title of the video is what it is. Quoting further, "This will mean bypassing the complicated and demanding sandbox programs, which will now only apply to visitors on a second and third tier basis that the Tourism Authority of Thailand is labeled, quote, living in the blue zone." I gotta be honest, some of these names I just find them funny, I guess. And, quote, happy quarantine, unquote. Quoting further, "On Friday, Mr. Yuttasak Supasorn, the governor of the Tourism Authority of Thailand, explained how the Prime Minister, who is playing a key role in the reopening, ordered testing at, quote, swab hubs, unquote, near key airports, welcoming these incoming, quote, travel and go, unquote, foreign passengers." I am sorry to laugh, but I got to be honest with you. The phrase "living in the blue zone," that sounds like a novel like Philip K. Dick would write, like some kind of sci-fi. Like, I'd love to know what the blue zone is, but okay. Back to the point though here. This travel and go system, I think, is going to create, or it's going to facilitate much more efficient travel for foreigners who are looking to come into Thailand. As we've noted in other videos, at least initially, it looks like folks are going to be required to do a night in a hotel before they test out to be able to leave. From what I'm reading, what I'm gathering here is that may evolve into just sort of a quick test when you arrive, you come up negative, and boom, off you go. Now, that's a level of speculation on my part for now, so take that as you will, but I found that was interesting, and hopefully it will evolve that way, so we'll see, facilitation of more tourism and travelers here to Thailand sooner rather than later. But long story short, yeah, they are starting to, I think what's key here is concrete programs are being implemented. They're being implemented rather rapidly to go ahead and allow for tourists to come into Thailand, quickly test, and be on their way and go about their business as tourists, as travelers, whatever, here in the Kingdom of Thailand.